Most people find the property and then try to figure out how to buy it, which works but can be complicated. The easiest way to go about this, if you're a business owner, through this whole process, you're going to be using 4 different types of people. Your CPA, your lender, who's going to get you the money, your real estate agent, who's going to find you the property, and your attorney, who's going to negotiate the contract. The best thing to do first is to have your lender and CPA talk as early as possible. Most people don't do this, which I have a solution for you in the caption if you're one of them. But I will say, if you're watching this early enough, start here. This way, they'll be able to discuss the best strategy for you, whether that's reporting more income or taking out a different type of loan. Either way, to make this easy, those two should be connected as early as possible in the process. If you've already found a property, people are going to tell you that you need 2 years of tax returns without write-offs, but that's not necessarily true. Again, check the caption if you're in that situation. Next, your lender should be talking to you about your loan amount. This is going to tell you the price range that you could be shopping in. You're going to discuss down payment amounts, credit scores, how much debt you have. Take what the lender is telling you and ask around to ensure that what they're offering you is the best deal. Then they're going to pre-approve you for an amount, and you should start looking for a property with your real estate agent. If you started here by finding a property before getting pre-approved, that's like tying your shoes before putting them on. Sure, you could get your foot in there, but it's going to be a lot more difficult. Once you have your pre-approval and the property selected, your real estate agent will submit an offer on your behalf. The seller can do one of 3 things. They can accept your offer, they can reject your offer, or they can counter your offer. It's less common in New York, but this is where you would get an inspection on the property if you want one. With your accepted offer, your attorney starts to look into the property and the timelines on your behalf in this early period. This is called due diligence. The attorney is going to look at the entire deal and hammer out important dates like closing and contingency periods. After you and your attorney give the thumbs up, you're going to sign the contract and then give a good faith deposit or an earnest money deposit, which goes into the seller's escrow account. This is the first time that money is going to leave your account in the entire transaction. Once the seller signs as well, you're officially under contract, and then you'll pay for an appraisal to ensure the property's fair market value. While the appraisal is happening, a couple things are taking place. Your attorney is ordering a title report to ensure that the home is rightfully able to be sold and there are no liens on the property that would prevent you from buying it. And your lender is turning your pre-approval into a fully underwritten loan, so they're ready to close by the closing date. Assuming there are no issues with the appraisal, underwriting, or title, your lender will issue something called the clear to close, which means you're one step away from getting keys to your new home. At this point, I recommend doing a closing walkthrough with your real estate agent to ensure that the property is in the condition that you're expecting. The final step takes place at the closing table, where you will be presented with the final closing documents from your lender. Your attorney will review them with you and you will sign. You will pay any remaining balance on your down payment plus your closing costs unless they were negotiated out. The seller will be there signing the property over to you and to give you the keys to your new home.